guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Latrell and I go by iloveyoutrell, and here on my channel we love to talk about fashion, beauty, lifestyle with a few vlogs in between. But today we're going to be getting into the Surreal Skin Foundation by Makeup by Mario. So I'm a little bit late to the party, but I had my eye on this and I had to really figure out, if this was for me. So if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, first, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and let's get into it. So today we are going to be jumping into a foundation that I've had my eye on, and I was just waiting and being patient and seeing if I truly needed it, because in my last video where I talked about changing the color of our foundations, I told you guys I am not trying to hoard foundations anymore. I need to be realistic about the foundations that I have and if things are really worth my money. So this foundation was on my mind constantly, so I had to get it. And that is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. So this foundation retails for $42 and it claims to be a natural finish. So it's giving skin. So if you don't like skin, then this is probably not going to be for you. This is a hydrating foundation and it claims to have a moisture grip technology that throughout the day is going to provide moisture to the skin, and it's going to kind of give you a luminous look to help with the appearance of, moisturized skin. It claims to be a breathable and luminous foundation with an effortless build and blends to illuminate the complexion. If you know me, you know that I typically go for more natural foundations. I want to give skin but just a little bit better, but I want you to be able to see the pores. So I think this foundation has a good amount of claims to give me that. So we're gonna go ahead and put it to the test today. But before we get into the word test, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss the next video I post, because I have another foundation that I'm gonna be trying. The shade that I got is 19C, and this is medium dark with a cool undertone. So you guys know that I personally go for a foundation that might be a little bit darker, because with the concealer, powders, and all those other products that we're gonna be using, it usually lightens it up and makes it look good. When I was in Sephora, there were so many other options that were right next to it that looked very, very on point. So that's probably a good and bad thing about the foundation, is that it has such a wide range, but then at the same time, some of them all kind of look the same. So, you should probably go into Sephora to try this out. This is actually gonna be technically a second impression, because I purchased it yesterday and then I tried it out yesterday, filmed the entire look, and my camera just was not with the right lens, so it didn't really look as clear as it could have been. So we're doing it again today. So I'm gonna give you guys my, second impressions, but we're gonna do a wear test. So to start off, you guys know I love to use the Milk Hydro Grip. This is probably one of my favorite primers. So this is the packaging that the foundation comes in. It's very cute, very sleek, very Mario-esque, simple and straight to the point, nothing, extra, just a nice pump and a nice bottle. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like on my hand here. So it's pretty thick, not super thick that it's going to give you a heavy cakey coverage, but it definitely is in place. It's not really sliding too much, or at least not too fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a few dots around my face. And the foundation says that you should use the Makeup by Mario brush that I do not have. And if you don't have it, it says, you can also go for a more natural wear by using your fingers. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use this flat brush here that I have. I couldn't tell you where I got it from, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and start stippling the foundation first and working it out that way. And I think the foundation brush that you use can make a difference as far as how thick it comes out. I felt like it sheared out to be a little bit more natural, or on the lighter end, but I think maybe the Makeup by Mario brush makes it a little bit more fuller coverage. I don't know. I don't have it, so I can't really say. But I definitely think that this foundation is buildable. It claims to be an effortless build, and I think that is absolutely true. If I had to compare it to any of my other foundations, I would definitely compare the feeling of it to a Rare Beauty, because you're not really feeling the product on the skin. It's just kind of moving into it effortlessly, and it's it's like becoming one with your skin, I guess you could say. I'm really happy that I'm trying this out when my skin is actually very dry. I've had some like dry patches, like especially in my eyebrows and around my nose. So the fact that this claims to have a moisture grip technology in it, I'm gonna put that to the test. So I'll definitely have some flaky patches on my face and it's not cute. So if they can help with that, then you know, obviously you get an A+ in my book. But I think this foundation looks very good. Like, it's still giving skin. You can see my skin and you can definitely see that luminous aspect that it has to it, because it definitely has a shine to it. One that does not bother me, but if you have oily skin, you might want to be a little bit cautious of that, just because it's going to add to maybe the oiliness throughout the day. So you might want to use a mattifying primer and definitely set with some powders at the end of the makeup look. But I think for me, this is definitely something that I want. I want it to look like skin. And normally if my skin is very hydrated, it would look like this. You guys can see my pores, you guys can see the lines in my face, and it's not setting in my lines, or at least not yet. I don't want to speak too soon, but right now it's not like setting in the lines. So I feel like the wear of it is going to feel just very comfortable. So now that it is fully blended out, I'm gonna take my beauty blender like I normally would, and I'm gonna just go over my face and pick up any excess product that might be hanging out. I don't really feel like there is any, but we're gonna go ahead and do this because this is a part of my normal steps. And this is slightly picking up some of that extra radiation that we have, but it's not really, like, it's still very luminous. So again, if you have oily skin, girl, pass on this. Pass. Yeah, still very much giving hydrated skin, and I'm here for it. I like it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of the makeup look. I don't have a ton of Makeup by Mario products, so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna speed through. If you guys are interested in seeing what products I'm using, I'll definitely go ahead and just kind of pop them on the screen, but for the most part, we're here for the foundation. So I went ahead to finish up the rest of my face. I did try to use very minimal products so that way I didn't change anything in regards to this foundation, and we can really get a true honest wear test on it. So I didn't set with my normal MAC Mineralized Skin Finish because I didn't want to add any extra coverage to it, so that way we could see, like, does it oxidize? Does it, you know, really give that hydro technology that it's claiming to have? So I did go ahead and just set with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and you guys saw what I did. So right now it is 2:32, and I'm gonna wear this foundation for as long as I can take it. Hopefully it doesn't smear, hopefully it doesn't smudge, but if it does, I'll definitely let you guys know. So let's go ahead and let's just wear this out, shall we? Alrighty guys, so this is what the foundation is looking like 2 hours after application. It's about 4:40, and it actually is looking pretty good. It's still giving that luminous, you know, feel to it. I did get a little bit of lip liner on my chin and tried to lightly wipe it up so that way I didn't, like, you know, do too much disturbing of the foundation, but I think it still looks very good. I don't even know if touching it up would help at this point, just simply because it's such a luminous foundation. I don't think it's necessarily like oils poking through. I think it's just the foundation. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. We'll do our final check-in to give our final review, or final opinions, final thoughts. Alright guys, so we are back and we're going to be getting into our final impressions on this Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. So it is now 9:44, and It's been about 7 hours that we've had this foundation on, and I think for what it claims to be and what it claimed to do, this actually doesn't look as bad. Now, granted, the foundation was already very luminous as we applied it, so we know that there was definitely going to be the chance that it was going to just get even more luminous throughout the day. And so that's why I was saying, for someone who has oily skin, girl, you probably don't want to wear this. Like, I would not recommend this for you, because you're going to look like this afterwards, and if you have oily skin, then you're definitely going to look even more oily. As I mentioned, I have dry skin, and my skin right now is like even more dry, especially around the eyebrows and around the nose. I've been having some dry patches. So I feel like for me, this actually looks very good. It looks like my skin is still very hydrated. It looks very moisturized. But like I said, for someone with oily skin, this is ideally not what you would want to go for. But I also did not touch up or blot or anything throughout the day. I did go ahead and add my Fenty Gloss Bomb on for the sake of this video, because I didn't want to have crusty lips, girl. But besides that, I haven't really touched my face at all. I haven't even like tried to do a like transfer test, simply because I just didn't want to touch it. So what I'm gonna do, I don't have like a napkin around, but I have a sticky note. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just like touch my face and see like how much transfer. I mean, I've never had a product that was just completely transfer proof. Now granted, if I did want to make this transfer proof, I would actually have set it with a few more powders and heavier powders, which I did not do because I didn't want to change the actual formula or look of the foundation. So, I mean, I guess that's not too crazy. Now, we do have some smile lines that are like peeking through, but I mean, I don't know if maybe I tried to like push them in and, you know, kind of blend that product. I mean, it's not gonna go anywhere, and that's simply because my smile lines don't go anywhere. And I feel like with any type of a natural foundation, you're going to have smile lines, or your lines are going to peek through, simply because the texture of the foundation isn't meant to mask the skin. It's more so just kind of enhancing. So as far as like settling in any lines or anything like that, it's going to do that because it's not thick. So I'm not really deal broken with it settling in those lines. So I did grab a few of my favorite natural foundations to compare the Surreal Skin to. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna just talk about these really quickly so we can wrap this up, because I really wanna wash my face, okay? So the Rare Beauty Foundation, I am in the shade 430W, and I feel like the blending of these products remind me of one another, because they both feel like nothing is on your skin. They both feel very lightweight, but at the same time, they give you a very nice, even coverage. One of my favorite foundations ever is the NARS Soft Matte. I'm in the shade Morea Medium Deep 2.3. And if you saw my wear test where I compared this foundation to the Pat McGrath foundation, you would probably agree that the end result of this foundation after wearing it throughout the day, they both remind me of each other. That just kind of moisturized, yet I don't want to say wet, but dewy kind of look they both give off. I mean, it's kind of in a league of its own, but it definitely has some similarities to other natural foundations, but that's just my opinion on it. I definitely think this foundation is one for the targeted foundation lover that wants to just enhance their skin. So if that's not what you're looking to do, and if you have like really oily skin, then I don't think this is the one for you. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. There was a lot of hype around this foundation, and I personally think it was definitely worth it. I like natural foundations. I have dry skin, so I think for all of its claims, it definitely is an A+ for me. I'm gonna rate this a 9 out of 10. I definitely think if you are into makeup looks that I'm into, and you're watching this video, then you probably already kind of know that you would like this. So give it a try. Again, go to Sephora and try out your shade. And before we end this video, I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting me and supporting my channel. You guys, we just reached 700 subscribers, and I know I didn't even do my 600 subscriber giveaway, but now we're at 700, and I can't thank you guys enough for being here and for giving me some of your time every Tuesday and Friday. So I wanted to do not one, not two, but 3 giveaways for you guys, because we also hit 1,000 subscribers on Facebook. So I really want to get back to you guys, because you guys have been showing out and showing me so much love. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, because in the next video, I will be telling you guys how you guys can enter 3 different giveaways, and they're all going to be some amazing products, some amazing gifts. So I'm just so excited to be able to give back to you guys. I apologize that it's taken so long, but I have to give back to you guys, because I would not reach these milestones without you, and your support is what keeps me going. So I just want to give back to you guys in any way that I can. So I thought, since since I was late with everything, I'm gonna give y'all 3 giveaways and 3 different opportunities to win some amazing goodies. So again, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and hit that notification bell, because in the next video, I will be telling you guys what you have to do to enter and win. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I do post every Tuesday and Friday, but if you can't remember that, just go ahead and hit that notification bell, and that way you will get notified every time I post the video. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I will link those all down below so that way you can easily click and follow. But I thank you guys for spending some time with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this wear test video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.